my screen now.
This meeting is being recorded.
Okay, perfect. So I will start sharing right now a little bit about edX. So maybe we can start with that until many others are joining. So
All right.
thank you very much for the patience. So this is edX today. My name is Monica Sanchez. I'm from Salvador, and I'm also a regional manager for higher education programs in the whole region for Latin America. So nice to meet you all. I really want to be very brief about what we do in Latin America. The very first thing that guys you should know is that we have presence in more than 16 countries and 20 offices. That's why we have this strength connection with New Zealand, since we also have presence of counselors in New Zealand. And we have more than 80 coaches around the world that are specialized in international language courses and also higher education. So you could feel very confident that there will be a counselor that will be nearby your country or maybe in your same city. So that's a great opportunity to also share experiences with our counselors. We right now represent one of the largest international education consultant company. So edX is not only right now working with recruitment, but we are also consultants for you in order to help you to understand which are the best destinations to go, where the education could be stronger, and will give you the best future for you, your family, or anybody that is also traveling with you. So that's a great opportunity for you to also not only receive counseling in order to buy, let's say, or invest on a program, but also what other opportunities for your life are in the destination that you are choosing. Our services are, let's sum up in 8 steps. The very first one is to have a personalized consulting session in which we talk with you and see which are the best options that you have depending on your profile. The second would be the choice of destination. So in this case that we're talking about New Zealand, what is very important is that we try to match everything that you want to do for your future, for your higher education, for your languages abroad with your profile. So that's another plus that you receive at edX. And after, we also help you with your visa process. So that's another opportunity in order for you to be counseled and also be set up to the country that you're traveling to. After you receive counseling to the orientation of acquiring the tickets that of plane tickets, flight tickets, and to organize all your traveling. That also includes accommodation and medical insurance that it's so important nowadays, especially after COVID times, that it's very important to have a medical insurance before traveling and after traveling and during traveling. And the final talk that we have prior to your trip. That's another important part of our process in which you will receive all the tips in order to present the very first time into the airport and also to enter the new country. So we try to be with our students from the very beginning up to the point that they get into New Zealand in this case, and everything that happens after also, because sometimes we keep chatting or talking with our students when they are even back, I mean, in New Zealand at this point. So this is very brief about what we do as a company, but I don't want to keep on talking about edX and give the opportunity to Rita that we have been so excited to have you today. And I will stop my screen right now so you can have the session and everything that you have prepared for us as a presentation. So thank you, Rita, for being with us today and for sharing your time, your experience, your knowledge about the institution that is so special for us to present today. So I will stop my screen and the microphone is all yours.
Okay, thank you, Monica. Kia ora, hello, and hola, everyone. Thank you for attending this webinar. My name is Rita. I'm from WIT Institute of Technology at Taranaki. It's one of the institute of New Zealand. Can everyone hear me? Okay, yeah, I'll carry
Yes,
on.
Rita, nice and clearly, nice and clearly.
Yeah, welcome to this tab if you have any queries. WIT is a government-funded tertiary institute providing education to people within the region and from all over the world. I will share you some video so you can have a brief idea about us. Are you able to watch the video?
Yes.
Oh, great. WIT is in Taranaki region. It's a beautiful city. Okay, this video is about Taranaki, and New Plymouth is one of the city in Taranaki. And now I'm going to share another video which is about WIT, our institute. Can you see this video?
Yes, we can.
Oh, okay, great. Then this is our campus. Our campus is located in the city center. Okay, thank you for watching the video. So you already have a brief idea about our region and our city and our school. So before I sharing the program information with you, are there any questions you would like to ask? If you have any queries during my PowerPoint introduction, so just disturb you. Welcome to ask, raise your questions.
If someone has any questions, you can put it on the box in there. No question, says Christina. Rita, just by seeing those pictures, it gives me chills. It looks amazing, and the city looks so beautiful with all that land and green areas. I mean, it's beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, we have beautiful mountain, which named Taranaki Mountain, and the beautiful sea, coast walkway, and a lot of fun in New Plymouth. Our students are very enjoying studying in New Plymouth. Okay, I'll start sharing the program information. And you can see WIT is one of the 16 institutes in in New Zealand, and now it's merged to one union, which called NZIST. And that's the biggest education organization in New Zealand. It's across all the countries, and we have we have different campus in different locations through Auckland, Christchurch, New Plymouth, Napier, Nelson. So if you want to go to study with us, you can choose different cities to study. And when you study at WIT, you will have a lot of options to help you to gain the employment after you graduate. We support our students to have a great opportunity to find a job in New Zealand. We offer up to 400 hours internship to different programs, and you will have we have very successful program completion rates, which is over 92%. And Taranaki is a beautiful region, and it has the most highest GDP in New Zealand. So you can have a good job in New Plymouth. And in 2022, we will offer 2,000 regional scholarship to all our international students to welcome you to study with us. You can see there are great reasons to study at WIT. We are one of the government-funded institute in New Zealand, and our teachers are very acknowledged and experienced. You will have a small class size, and you can communicate with your tutor very often, because they're not a big class. And New Plymouth is a good city, and it's not expensive like Auckland. It's a very affordable cost of living, and we also offer free bus in New Plymouth, so you don't have to pay any bus fee. I go. So this is the map. It's show our location. You can see New Plymouth is in the west of South and North Island of New Zealand, and we just 4 hours drive from Auckland. So we have international airport in Auckland, and you can choose the bus to drive to New Plymouth, or you can take a flight to New Plymouth. We also have a campus in Auckland, so you can choose a different campus if you want to study with us. Here is the New Plymouth campus, and on the right corner is the Auckland campus. We only have a language center in Auckland. Once you finish study language in Auckland, you can choose and go to the main campus to study with us. We have a lot of student support and facility at WIT. We offer free Wi-Fi and free gym. Also, we have career supporter at WIT. If you want to find a job, you have any questions, and you want to know how to write a CV, you can contact us for assistance. You also will have a lot of work options while you study at WIT. If you're holding a student visa, you are allowed to study up to, you are allowed to work up to 20 hours per week and full-time during the study break. And you will also will have internship during your study. It's easy to you to find a part-time job in New Plymouth. And we have job assistant. 100% student in, and we have 100 student employment rates in 2019. That's before COVID. And in 2022, our government has announced the minimum wage rise to 21.2 per hour. So you can earn more money during your study. This is the lady on the photo is Jo. She is our employment officer. She helps our students to find the job and part-time job and assists the student for the job search CVs. And you can see we have a lot of partner business in New Plymouth. Okay, here I'm going to introduce our popular program. NZIHT is one of the biggest engineering provider in New Zealand, and we offer New Zealand diploma in engineering, mechanical or civil. This is a 2 years study length program, and we have intakes in March, July, and November in 2020. If you are interested to study with us, you can choose to enroll in November this year. You can get a $2,000 New Zealand scholarship. The entry requirement is IELTS 6.0 and no band less than 5.5. And once you start, you have graduated from New Zealand Diploma in Engineering, you can enter, you can choose to find a job, or you can choose to continue study with us to enter the Bachelor of Engineering. So you don't have to study 3 years because you have already studied 2 years in diploma. So you will have maybe 1 year to finish your bachelor degree at WIT. And once you complete a bachelor degree, you have two options, either to go to find a job, or you can study graduate diploma in engineering highways. Highways is very high demanded in New Zealand. And after, if you choose to go to study directly to graduate diploma, you can bring your partners who can apply for a work visa, because this program is one of the long-term short-list program. So this can offer you a very good option to bring your family or your partner to New Zealand. And this is the employment rates in 2018. It was 85% employment rates for the student. So this means most of our students can find a job after graduate. And here is the salaries for this this career once you finish, once you graduate from that program, you can see it's from 60,000 to 180,000 if you can be a general manager. And the average will be 69 and 67 thousand. That's the status in 2018. I think it's now it's more than that. It's higher. Apart from engineering, we have construction, and this is another popular program in New Zealand. Most of the students can find a job after finish this study. And also this is New Zealand Diploma in Construction, and it's a 2 years qualification. We also have the intakes for March, July, and November. And the fees is very affordable. The first year is 21,000, and the second year you only need to pay 16,000. And after you finish this study, New Zealand Diploma, and you can find a job, and the average income will be 88,000 around. Everyone knows that nursing is very high demanded, and we are short for nurse in New Zealand. Every student who study in nurse, they can find a job in, after graduate. This is a 3-year qualification, and most of our students has passed the NZ States final in 2017 and 2018, 2019, even till now. The fees will be 21,000 per year, and you will receive $2,000 scholarship if you enroll in 2020 22. Are there any questions? If not, I will go on. Okay, the average salary for the nursing after graduate will be 52,000 per year, and you can earn up to 72,000 per year after you have an experience in this industry. You can see the registered nurse in New Zealand is 100 employment. Oh, I didn't mention that CAP program. The captaincy assessment program is a 9 weeks program. So you only need to study 9 weeks with us, then you can be a registered nurse in New Zealand. And we have three intakes left in 2002. Sorry, it's 2022, in 2022. Okay, let's go on to the beauty therapy. Beauty therapy, we only have level 4 and the level 5 qualification. It's also have 3 intakes in a year, and now you can choose to enroll in November, and the fees is very affordable. For the beauty therapy, the income will be not much than as the nursing is only 37,000 to 60,000 per year. And Now you can see the hospitality industry program, Diploma in Professional Cookery. This is an 2-year qualification, and it will be delivered over 18 months. And you will get 100-hour internship or work placement. The fees for the first year is 90,000, and the second year is only 14,500. And the entry requirement is only IELTS 5.5. So it's very easy to enter this program. We have a lot of level 7 graduate diploma, like graduate diploma in hospitality management. Okay, I'll skip this. Now we come to the business area. We have business program from level 5 to level 8. So for level 5, you will study diploma in New Zealand diploma in business, and after that, you will you can choose bachelor in applied management, and for level 7, we also have graduate diploma in many strands, and this year we're starting to offer postgraduate level 8. So once I will introduce that program later. Because of COVID, WIT offers an online study for offshore students. We have 2 online study programs. One is a New Zealand Diploma in Business with strength in leadership and management, and the other program is New Zealand Diploma in Web and Development and Design, level 5. Once you have finished this level 5 qualification, you can jump to you can directly enter second year of Bachelor Business or IT. We don't have Bachelor of IT in our institute, but the other institute, they offer Bachelor of IT. You can choose either to study with our Tipkanga subsidiaries or university. Just like I mentioned before, this is level 5 New Zealand diploma, and then you can go to the second year of Bachelor of Applied Management. And this program contains 400 hours work placement. If you want to directly apply for the Bachelor of Applied Management, you will require to provide IELTS 6.5 and your high school qualification. So for graduate diploma level 7, we have many strands. One is the supply chain management, and the second is business information system. And we also have graduate diploma in hospitality management. These 3 are very a very popular program, and especially business information system. One of our currently not currently previous student, she studied with us in 2021, and while she studied with us, she found a part-time job in our region, which is Taranaki venture, and once she graduated, she found a permanent job there, and she is now going to apply for the residence visa. So there is there is a lot of opportunities in New Plymouth once you graduate with us. We also have graduated diploma in accounting and operation production management, and human resource and project management. The entry criteria is the same. It's once you have the bachelor degree and you have IELTS 6.0 and no band less than 5.5, you are eligible to apply this program. This is all the graduate diploma is one year program, so you can finish within 1 year. And we don't have we don't have the information on the PowerPoint for the postgraduate level 8. I just briefly give you the information for our postgraduate diploma level 8. It's a it's a 1 year program with 120 credits, and the entry requirement is IELTS 6.5 and no band less than 6.0. The other academic entry requirement is bachelor degree. So if you meet two of these criteria, you can apply for this level 8 postgraduate diploma. Once you have complete postgraduate diploma level 8, you are eligible to apply for a work study post study work visa. That's a 3 years work visa. So once you it's it's a good advantage. You have a 3 years work visa in New Zealand. So that's the open working visa. So you can choose study, travel, or work in New Zealand. We also offer English program. During COVID, we support our onshore international students. We offer free fees to all international students to study English with us. Normally, the program is cost 5,000 New Zealand dollars, but yeah, we want to help our international students, so we don't charge any fees for this program. This is a 15 weeks qualification. And once you have complete, you can see we have two levels. One is New Zealand certificate in English language applied level 3, and the other one is New Zealand certificate in English language academic level 4. Most of the bachelor degrees and entry is IELTS 6.0, but if you have the certificate in English level 4, you don't have to provide the IELTS result. So you can use this certificate as an IELTS result in New Zealand. Okay, that's all the programs I would like to share today. If you have any questions, I can answer from now on. Yeah, any questions is welcome. I mean, myself as was an international student. I came to New Zealand in 2000 as an international student from China. So I've been living in New Zealand for more than 20 years, and I've been in this education industry for more than 10 years. I would like to share my experience with you if you have any questions. Welcome.
Thank you, Rita, for the presentation. I don't know if you guys want to put any questions or to comment something about the presentation. Actually, by seeing the presentation of WEET, I have been seeing very strong points, Rita, because very first things is that you have all the levels on the diplomas and certificates. It's very important to see that on a on a school or a university or institution itself that actually has a lot of opportunities by having level 5, for example, to apply to a undergrad program, or to have the opportunity to have a level 7 in order to then apply for something level 8, just as you said. So important to apply for a study work permit that could be up to 3 years length. I think that's
yes.
amazing. And the opportunity of nursing as well. Oh, Christina is actually commenting about clinical psychology. Exactly. So Christine is asking you, Rita, that if she's interested, for example, in human resources, but she has a background in clinical psychology and a Master of Science in Social and Behavioral Science, it's possible for her to apply to a graduate program that comes from the School of Economics or Business in this case. You think that's something possible?
Oh, yes, sure. I mean, for graduate diploma, you can apply for 1 year open work visa, not 3 years. But for postgraduate diploma, you can apply for 3 years open work visa. And for that student you mentioned before, I think she's qualified to apply for a graduate diploma. And the fees, I'm not sure if you have noticed, the fees is 19,500 per year, and we offer 2,000 scholarship to our international student. Also, we will offer up to 4 weeks free accommodation. The value will be up to 600 New Zealand dollars.
Yeah. Can you show us
The fees?
slide that shows that postgraduate studies in business or human resources, Rita? Because
Yeah.
Christina is asking
Okay.
for that,
Yeah.
so maybe we can check that program. Christina, are you traveling by yourself, or are you traveling with family or children? I don't know. Maybe we can talk a little bit about Christina's profile.
Yeah.
So,
Here is the
yeah,
information for graduate diploma in human resource.
great.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
that's
1
great.
year
Yeah,
qualification.
that's great. And it's 11/7. So
Yeah, it's level 7.
yes, great. So perfect. Christine is saying that in case she travels, she will be by herself. She has no kids, and she has a
Okay.
beautiful
Yeah.
background. So I think it's an amazing opportunity, Christina, to actually give a shot and try to do the diploma in human resources. It would be a great opportunity for you, not only to have a clinical psychology background and everything that has to do, with the uh, health sciences of your studies, but also to have the management part that would be human resources. I think it's a beautiful blend to
Yeah,
have.
as long as the student have a bachelor degree, it doesn't matter what majors it is.
That's great. Also, maybe if many of the other participants, such as Marisol, Jose Daniel, Isabela, Cristina, if you already have also a bachelor's degree, it is a great opportunity to also take a graduate or postgraduate diploma, just in case, just as Rita saying, if you have a bachelor's degree, you can apply to any of the graduate programs that we have. So that's another great opportunity. And also, I want to point something, Rita, that as counselor really took my attention is the fact that we have, for example, hospitality and beauty therapy as part of the programs, because there's a lot of myths in Latin America that if you are on those, specific type of experiences or jobs, or maybe on that sector, you could not professionalize that studies. But in this case, you can perfectly have a graduate, a diploma that could become something even on graduate studies in order to strengthen your profile in New Zealand. And I think that's very valuable because it's appreciated in New Zealand, right?
Yeah. And I can see someone post a question on the chat box. What's the situation with the borders at this moment in New Zealand? Okay. At this stage, the border is still open for the travelers and the students, unless they got the border class exceptions. So, but after October, New Zealand border will be reopened to all the travelers.
Yeah. And this is a great timing because right now we have
Yeah.
the time in order to first apply to the institution, in this case will be WIT, And after that, and have your acceptance, you will also have time in order to plan your finances, in order to plan your visa, in order for
Yes.
you to have the access to actually start in October. So I think that it's a great opportunity. Obviously, depending on the program and the open session, obviously. But remember, guys, that whenever you apply to a program, especially in New Zealand, you had to do everything with time. It's not that if you really want to enter in X month, you can apply prior 1 month. So you have to have at least 6 to 8 months, I will suggest, in order to
Yeah,
have everything.
average.
Yeah.
Other questions?
Okay, I don't see any others, but Rita, in this case, what will be your final thoughts on you as international student? Why you think it's a great opportunity to give a shot to New Zealand and say, okay, I want to apply, I want to invest in WIT, and I really want to seek new opportunities in New Zealand. What would be your very sum up based on your experience in order for us to feel which could be the great opportunities that New Zealand is offering to us from Latin America to go. You think you can share any thoughts on the experience of going to New Zealand?
Oh, sorry, I was watching a message is from our school. Just okay. I would like to share my experience as because I was an international student, and when I first I prepared to come go to New Zealand to study. I think New Zealand is the beautiful place and the most safety place in the world, and my parents are very confident to send me to New Zealand because when I entered New Zealand, I was like only 18 years old, and I studied 1 year. I studied 1 year high school in New Zealand. Then I went to the university to study business. Many Chinese they would like to choose business um, as the major. Yeah, and after that, because New Zealand has a lot of opportunities. You can also find very easy find a job here, and the people in New Zealand are very nice, kind, friendly. So once I graduate, I got my first job as sales, and after that I entered the education industry, and since I was the pastoral care in one of the institute, and after that I became one of the international team member, and now I'm the international director at WIT. So yeah, all my families are here, and we are very enjoy in living in New Zealand, and I'm delighted to welcome all the international students come to New Zealand and study with us. I'm I'm very much looking forward to meeting you and answer all the questions and the doubts that you may have in New Zealand. I love working at WIT, and I know you will love the excellent resources and opportunity that are available to you in New Zealand. And I would like to um, I would like to thank Monica and your team to have this good opportunity opportunity for us to introduce our institute and meet with the students. Thank you.
No, Rita, thank you for your time and sharing this valuable information about WIT. Hopefully, people that will see these webinar afters as well in social media of edX, and the people that has been here can appreciate the info as well. And I will be also writing my email address right now in the chat in case you want a one-on-one session with me, or maybe we can even include Rita if she's available in order to hear a little bit more about any of the programs. And real,
Oh, yes.
yeah, and we really encourage you to start the process as soon as possible, so you could be on the perfect timing in order to enter New Zealand as soon as it opens their borders to international students, to all international students. So thank you, Rita, for your time and for being here. Also, a little bit of apologize for the starting inconvenience on technology, but the good thing is that we got the information, and we are so happy to have you here, and hopefully we can have you in another webinar, Rita, with you, and learn more about New Zealand. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Monica.
Thank you, and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. See you, Monica. Yeah, you can flick them email to me once you have any queries. Okay. Bye. I'm carry on my work. So guys in Colombia are going good for dinner now.
Yeah, it's fine. I will do
Okay.
the for the webinar. Bye bye, Rita. Have a
Yeah.
wonderful day.
Bye. Bye, everyone.